Well. What do you think I have open right now? Grand Finals. I figured we should watch Grand Finals at the very least, since it's the first 2-5. And there's a lot of games, right? This is going to go the distance. If you guys missed any of this, basically, like, to set you guys up, they've been running all these finals for these online leagues, right? And in the case of Japan, it's the only one that they did that was offline. So the Japan finals were offline. Goichi is the first seed here. Has been looking fantastic. Like, beat everybody the whole time. Like, didn't lose, I don't think, to a single person in the round robin. Now is in the finals, trying to break the, curse. So it's going to be Goichi Kazunoko. This is, like, such an interesting storyline, too, because it's the best player of Season 1, right? When Goichi was hurt and he was looking really good, and then he didn't win in Season 1, and then in Season 2, and then I guess afterwards, right, Goichi has been the most dominant. So that's why I think, to be honest, it's such a fascinating match that we have here. You can see the teams, Goichi on the left, Kazunoko on the right. First to 5. I figured we just watch this set today, do some match analysis. If you guys haven't seen Dragon Ball in a while, it'll be pretty easy to catch up, I think, because these characters, I mean, there's some overlap on the teams, obviously, right? But there's some characters that you probably are familiar with if you watched previously as well. That mix-up is sick, by the way. It cracks me up because it's so fast. He does super dash here, lands, immediate tap low, even on the pushback, right? Like, even if you're pushed back from the God session, it doesn't really matter. You get knocked down here. No assist, though, for the mix-up if you're Goichi. Immediate spark. I don't know about sparking when there's no assist, but, I mean, you can live your life. Kazunoko now has meter to reversal. He didn't have it at the start of the block string, right? So it built all the way up. Snap. Look at the blue life lost, by the way, on his health. The thing about Kazunoko's team, too, is that he has great reversals, right? So UI Goku and Roshi have great reversals that are super, super strong, and their assists are great reversals. So if you're Kazunoko here, I can't believe that hit, by the way. That was so high up. If you're Kazunoko here, you have great ways to get out of pressure, both with your assists and by risking a DP yourself. Bringing his own UI. UI on point's very good, obviously, but his assist is so incredibly powerful that I think, you only bring him in once there's a reason to, right? Flip over 2H. Oh, I wonder what he was trying to punish with. That got him hit by the tag. Yeah, I guess the 2H made it out because, yeah, like he said, I guess that's what the Masters was getting at. He 2H, which put him airborne, so he got out of the grab. That was a good break. Even on hit, it's hard to break Dragon Rushes when you get hit. Damn. Yeah, he's dead. I know you have the best guard on Earth, but you can't block that. So and bring in Gotenks as well. Gotenks is so good in this version of the game, by the way. Gotenks is so fucking good. If you guys haven't been watching, his new combo routes are absurd. Ghost Oki's still strong. He's good at neutral. His mix-ups are good. He's a little shithead still. Jump back and the punish. He only has Kid Buu assist here, so he might save it for... Oh, he's going to use it. I was going to say he might save it for pressure, but it seems like he's going to spend it and probably just... I thought he was going to level 3. Wow, hit behind him. He's got a big-ass head. Look at the damage on this 2H, by the way. Bring him down again. Other assist. Dragon Rush. That's what I mean about Gotenks in this version. You see how fucked up that is? See how fucked up that is off the 2H? Still alive. No, dead. Wow, right at the end. I can't believe that killed. I thought he was going to have a pixel. And this is a pretty rough spot for Goichi. Even with sparking, I mean... I don't know. I don't like your odds here. That doesn't matter that much. This damage is not that high, and you have sparking to regain life, so it's like, eh. It's not so bad. If you get hit again, it starts to be worse. Okay, this will be a side switch. And you should spend meter. Because Goichi's at full meter, you have to spend some bar, right? There's no reason not to. Sparking builds a lot of meter. You're not gaining any meter, and so you might as well spend it. Good call out. Dead with no meter. Yeah.
And this is one of the things, because this is Goichi's first game, he's been able to watch Kazunoko and look at his habits. And this is definitely one that
yeah, the fact that they made it so that punch into Beyblade brings you back down to the ground is so, like, it was such a... Oh, he's dead. And game 2. Yeah, so during the stream, it cut out, right? So from our perspectives, we were watching Goichi. He hit the Dragon Rush. We were like, oh, he's going to kill this character. He still has sparking. He's in a great spot. This is going to be sick. And then the stream died. And then the stream comes back, and we see Kazunoko at a point on the board. So, you know, I don't know what happened, but the stream went down temporarily. So,
Oh, man. Okay.
air dash over. That mix-up is so good because, oh, I don't know. I think he messed up the timing. I think he was close enough to the corner to get that combo. What's it called? Goichi got hit by EX punches. Okay.
Down, and the follow-up right there with the assist behind it.
It's fine. We missed it. That was a good punish. Good awareness from Kazunoko. He'll probably get UI Goku out here, right?
All right, I think we had some problems there on the stream, guys.
You're kind of running out of room here in this combo. Nice. All right. Does he change level 3? Oh, he's going to do 1-1.
Level 1. Into level 1.
The commentator's curse was so real.
Yeah, I think bringing in Gotenks is totally fine because that move is so fucked up. Dead. That move is so fucked up. You see Goichi trying to bait it with like jump back H or like jumping back and like super dashing or something like that. Like he tries to like punish that move. It is really hard. Good whip punish in the air. This is something that good players are extremely good at doing in this game, right? Is jumping back, letting someone chase or approach with something like this jump L, and then whiff punishing them air to air. See that? Whiff punishing or what's it called? Just finding a counter hit after in the air like that is so important in this game.
All right, we're back. Let's go.
Let's move him back to the corner.
Super Saiyajin 4.
Not like this.
Go.
Remember when this character wasn't in the game?
Hey, where you at?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's dead here.
Jumped here. That's gonna work, and Goichi should be able to get that Gotenks out, and just like this, you know, put himself in a leading position because he's got a spark, you know, to work with level 1.
This is a good kill.
Level 1, and UI Goku.
And you bring UI back in with GT Goku assist. Pretty solid. Goichi has a pretty big lead in this match, right? He has, I think, a better shell left, probably. Even though he doesn't have DPs, he has a better neutral shell, and he has sparking, which is pretty big. Yeah, he was nowhere near. Just a bit outside. Second hit overhead caught him on the jump ML. I'll probably show the end of game 1 after this game. Yeah, there's an issue with the Gotenks machine gun punch. Oh! This character is so fucked up. You see this? This 2H. What's it like to have a 2H like this where after you air dash back, you think, oh, I'm going to whiff punish it. The second leg comes flying in out of nowhere.
That was almost there.
That 2H is something, I'll tell you what. Yeah, God Session, Invincible. The reversals from this character are super, super good. I think that's what makes Kazunoko's team like really fit him well, is the pace he gets to play is super good. And a couple of things, right? Kazunoko having strong reversals on his character and his assists, right? He has a really good assist to get him out of pressure, which allows him to play like a really aggressive game even when he's on defense. And on the other side, Goichi, he doesn't reversal that much. Like, he did a reversal there, but it's because he had sparking, so he could hold vanish and be safe, right? Like, Goichi almost never does reversals with UI. He almost never, right? Like, he's very conservative on defense. So that means that Kazunoko can kind of just swing on defense like that, right? And then just use, you know, Roshi assist or whatever. He can do what he wants on defense and be really, like, wily, and Goichi has to respect it. Meanwhile, when he runs offense, Goichi just sits there and blocks, right? So, like, you know, what are you going to do? Like, it's just complete opposites. Yeah, he'll have almost 3 bars here. Actually, he's going to build his assist back, so he'll gain the meter. Yeah. Pretty easy kill, and you get UI out. Dude, having a DP available, especially like the messed up thing is you can sparking cancel his DP, or if you have sparking, you can hold vanish afterwards, and you don't get the scaling from hitting with a vanish, right? Which is super nice. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Mostly because if you're Goichi here, right, you have your assists for pressure, and yeah, he just jumped. He's so safe. He didn't even want to play the mix-up there. He just jumped back, called an assist, was like, I'm cool, bro. I don't want to get involved. Every point of damage is really important, too, because Kazunoko can't heal, right? Like, he doesn't have sparking or anything, so every hit is incredibly, it's permanent damage, right? So, what are you going to do?
The set is as
All
close
right,
as ever.
let me find. Where's that Damascus clip? Somebody have the end of game 1. You want to link it to me? I'll show it real quick. Because I saw it on his Twitter, but I didn't see it after the first game. Oh yeah, I forgot you can just set the end game to 1st to 5. The only thing Kaz doesn't do well is Tech Dragon Rush. Yeah, I mean, these things happen. Okay, so this is the end of the first game. This is after he killed the Dragon Rush. Wow, Twitter quality sucks. Sparks up. You have to spark there. Look at the damage on this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually sorry.
Auto combo donut. Look at the damage.
Not like this.
No, I'm sorry.
Through the sparking.
No, I'm sorry.
Goes. Barra. This move is fucked up. Super fucked up. Okay.
Going toe to toe.
Game 3, there's one apiece here. Another thing about Kazunoko, and you'll see this as this set kind of grinds on, is like one thing about him is that someone mentioned his defense. He doesn't have the best defense ever, right? In terms of like, you know, it's not the same level as Goichi, but he does have an incredibly fast pace. And even on defense, he's so scrambly and he's willing to DP or challenge with buttons or do whatever, right? He's so scrambly that he's very tough to pin down. And you see what I mean? And what's it called? If you're Goichi and you're like blocking your defensive all the time, Kazunoko is one of the very few players in the world that I think plays fast enough to break his defense. A lot like Sonic Fox, right? It's very similar in that way that like their offense is scary enough that, you know, you can get overwhelmed. One of the very, very, very few, man, that was so good. One of the very few players that is dangerous enough to do that. This will be level 3 here, right?
He will learn, and you give this man more games to work with a 1st to 5 situation.
EX machine gun punch scaling right now is messed up, which I'm sure they'll fix in whatever this patch. Oh man, delayed and just stomped. You just hit 1M right there. You're just like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Kazunoko flinched. Maybe try to reflect or something, or just like was about to jump or challenge or something like that happened. Dang. I think that there was just enough of a delay there that Kazunoko was like, oh, alright, I can run forward here. I can try to like do a button. I think Goichi assumed that the assist would save him there, but it didn't. Nice. I like dash under into Roshi assist. Kazunoko's team is really good at doing that. Because Roshi assist and UI assist are both, you know, these like big invincible things you have to respect. Auto combo, drop into the ghost. Nice. Went for a late air dash. Because both of the assists for Kazunoko's team are quite good at stopping you from pressing, right? He can really get away with run under into call assist or something like that with super dash call assist. Think about how good Kazunoko was at using adult Gohan assist, which is like not really to the same level as these assists in terms of used as like an invincible option. He made that assist work, right? And if he's making that assist work, you know, he's going to make these assists work. That's a kill. Again, I think the pace that Kazunoko plays, the scrambliness, and he's a frustrating human to play against, right? As you fight against him, you're like, why the fuck would you do that? That question that you ask about online people is the question you ask about Kazunoko as you play him offline. Right? I've played against Kazunoko, and I was immediately like, he just did that again? And when I asked that question, I was like, I'm going to lose. I'm gonna lose. It's like the same ideology, you know. You're like, oh no. This will be Ghost here. Another nice thing about Gotenks is that when you think about why people like level 3s in this game, you like level 3s because it gives you a consistent knockdown under pressure. When you have a sliding knockdown in Dragon Ball, your opponent has so many options to wake up with, right? How much they're gonna delay tech, if they delay tech, if they rise immediately, if they vanish, if they're going to reflect, if they're going to guard cancel. Like, they have so many options between their tech timings and defensive choices and sparking. There's like a bajillion, right? So the nice thing about level 3s or ghosts is that they put you in a consistent knockdown. Ghost Oki puts you in a spot where you know the situation after is going to be relatively consistent and your opponent is stuck, right? They have to deal with whatever the pressure is going to come after. That is a rare but valuable thing in this game where defensive options are so powerful and the amount of tech options you have are so like numerous that getting consistent pressure is pretty rare. Oh, he messed it up. But he did everything else right earlier in the corner. Again, jump forward, call the assist. This is a Kazunoko try it and true. Jump forward at your opponent, call invincible assist. Remember, he used to do this with Gohan assist, right? This is what he did with Gohan assist. He would jump forward, call DP assist. His opponents would try to contest him in the air. They would get hit. So the next time he just jumps at them, calls no assist, and hits H, right? Or super dashes or whatever.
Yeah, the unrestrained Will getting this one, but I don't care. I've got to be
I don't think it's about character choice for Goichi. I think he played most of this set fine. I think it's really just, you know, kind of the way Kazunoko is as a human and how he overwhelms people becoming an issue. All the way down. Re-jump. Solo re-jumps anywhere. Gotenks is so good. I love this character, though. Dragon Rush. Nice.
Down. He's going to go for the kill. I think it's going to be close, but I'm not sure. Maximum
Yeah,
power.
1-3.
Let's see if it is max power indeed.
I hope I look like Roshi when I'm an old man, that buff. Wow, word. You went all in. I forgot that he did that. He just assumed Goichi would up back. Yeah, that'll be 1-3. Yeah, same idea as Yamcha assist, right? Get a super dash or jump forward, call Yamcha. It's the same kind of idea. Kazunoko is just good at running this very simple idea and using like 3 or 4 different options off of it in a rotation, right? He's not like incredibly complex in his strategy, but he builds a strategy that is very solid and it's durable, right? He builds simple, strong, durable options, right? They work well. There's only a few options, you know, that you have to deal with it, and you're gonna have to run that decision making over and over against them. Oh no, that's really bad.
I mean, provided he does the combo, obviously. Like,
I don't know.
Can he get the second one?
I don't think it's going to be able to kill here.
Donut.
I mean, limit break, but no, I don't think so.
I love this level 3. Sad spike.
As a Gotenks
Not
player,
dead.
that's not enough.
Don't mind. Trying again. The
Blocks a 6M. Tick on the Dragon Rush. Great defense. And jumps out of the corner. It's going to be GT call. Yeah. Now that the assist is gone, perfect. I was going to say, now that the assist is gone, Kazunoko's probably much more comfortable approaching.
My goodness, guys. The 2 rodents of Dragon Ball Fighters are going at it right now.
Oh, that was good. That kind of situation where you get that air-to-air and land right there is a good time to run up and, I think, risk a Dragon Rush. Goichi is not going to challenge there. The nice thing about Goichi on defense is he rarely challenges in a way that leaves you in trouble. He's going to tech Dragon Rushes. He's going to defend against your moves. He's not really going to do something that will put you at risk normally, right? And yeah, I mean, that was, what, 2 missed Dragon Rushes in 1 game for Goichi, no techs? The pace, right? The pace Kazunoko plays is so difficult to deal with. That was accident. That was a freestyle from Goichi here, I think, right? This was supposed to be H in the front, SS, but he got a side switch, and Goichi recognized, like, oh shit, what? And then did vanish. That was a good... You see the combo he actually went for later on, I think. But that was really good, actually, to recognize the hit and then turn it around. I wonder if that's happened to Goichi before, actually. Maybe he just knew. Dude, about Andre vs. the World, what up?
Forgot
Good.
DBFZ was a game.
Hell yeah. Oh, DBFZ is dope. This is the first offline DBFZ I've seen in so long. It was like a crumb. Oh, man, another drop. That's a bad one. You do not want to let... Yeah, of course. Of course he's going to tag right there. The thing about Kazunoko is that sometimes you just have to believe. You know what I mean? You have to believe that he will do the option that seems so obvious, but... So good. This is actually, I think, one of the strongest options in the game. When you spark and you hold vanish, you put yourself right next to this character. Calling UI assist basically is unfuckwithable here, right? You hold vanish, you input nothing. Kazunoko tries a 2H, he tries a challenge, whatever he wants to do. Even if he blocks here, he'll get put in block stun, and Goichi gets a mix-up. He tries the 2H, Goichi gets full combo and a kill here. This shit is so good. This is such a spectacularly strong but safe option, right? Those are the kind of options you want. Options that are incredibly low risk, but at the same time, very rewarding. Super, super good. It's like, yeah, I love everything about that option. That option screams Goichi to me. He did it at the start of the round. He holds vanish in, calls UI assist. He's like, what are you going to do? If you block it, I mean,
what is happening.
you still get pressure, right? So it's like, it's totally a worthwhile risk. Wow, what a snipe.
Do your stuff and then I'll play.
Every
Bing,
assist
bang,
is
bing.
paid.
He doesn't have assists here, right? So
Call them all. Call all the boys.
blocks
try to
spark.
Or Goichi tried to
And Kazunoko held vanish called his assist. So now if you're Goichi, you're just waiting for UI assist, right? Yeah. Oh, and no break. That's so bad. With level 2 sparking, it's going to kind of almost be gone if he cycles his meter. If he does 1-1-3 or whatever, yeah. He's going to drain out the spark. And you can do the same thing with Roshi assist. Yeah, Kazunoko just did it with Roshi assist there too. He does it a few times with his assist. It's really good. Kaz can't break DR. Oh, he missed the setup. Yeah, he missed the setup, and then that allowed Kazunoko wiggle room, and then able to backdash and then call Roshi. Gotenks is broken. He's a little shithead, I'll tell you what.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
He's fantastic in this version. Dead. Hit H. Ah, 2H is good too. Yeah, I'll probably play some Dragon Ball again once there's offline. I can play a game if there's a promise of offline, even if the netcode's bad. Like, I can play Uni when I could play offline. I can play Grand Blue when I could play offline. But if there's no offline, it's tough to suffer. Okay, you know what? Maybe you're right about him not breaking Dragon Ball. Yeah, I like the combo route Goichi takes is really interesting, right? He does like the early jump H, 2H, jump, or jump M, 2H, jump H or whatever, and then he just takes the slide early into the combo afterwards. I think that's probably smart instead of just doing a normal air series.
That was actually long for man.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Not quite.
Yeah, he's just gonna get as much damage as he can.
But yeah, the reason you spend the meter there is like, I mean, he can't regain this life. Yeah, he can't regain it, so he has 1-2 L's worth of damage the rest of the set. I mean, it's pretty easy there.
Are extremely healthy right now. Extremely healthy. 3 characters remaining. Goichi showing that when he hits his groove,
All right, 2
when he
apiece.
hits his stride,
Good set so far for sure, right? You can kind of tell that as good as 6M hit Goichi. As good as Goichi's defense is, right? You can tell that Kazunoko can get in and run offense and overwhelm him. That's just his style.
Finally got my melee buddy to try plus our praise Allah.
God, I gotta talk about this defensive option. It's so good. Goichi's like really smart about how he uses this assist, right? Jumps out, jumps over, calls UI assist. It's gonna eat everything alive. If you call an assist, if you don't call an assist, it's a super safe option. This is what I mean about strong defensive options from the corner, right? Like, it doesn't. When you get knocked down in this game, you're like, all right, well. Yeah, late air dash there. Maybe this will be the combo he wanted last time that he messed up. No, he doesn't have the assist for the extension. Yeah, he usually takes the GT Goku level 3 for knockdown. Held vanish, calls assist. Oh no, that is really bad. Gotenks is gonna lose so much life. Yeah, Gotenks got destroyed. This game's a wash. This game's a wash. And he got the punish. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That was good. Look at this punish. This is not easy to punish. Jump, let himself turn around, get the H, and hit on the ground. Nice. That was good. That is not easy to punish. It whiffs. You just go flying across the screen super quick. It's not... It's much harder to punish than you'd expect. That was fucked up. Nobody blocks that. That was fucked up. Goichi would have hit himself with that. Okay, well. That's pretty good at the start of the round. The problem is, though, like, does it matter, right? You shave away, you know, 50%, but, like, Goichi has sparking. He has all of his characters. He has an incredibly strong assist here with UI assist, so you can't really approach until that assist is gone, or he's gonna tag. That's pretty bad too. Not a wild starter. It was like jumping M, so you know it's not as bad as if it was like raw 5M or something. But none of this life comes back.
I mean, he might go for the level 3 hit. Just no. I mean, regardless. Oh, wake up.
Yeah, DP. Even when Roshi's alone, he doesn't care. Oh, I missed the combo.
He won't take risks. Come on.
I think we've established that there is no
6M doesn't matter either, because even if the 6M... Oh, wow, that should have been a combo. Even if the 6M hits, like, you get nothing when you're by yourself, so I don't think Goichi cares, right?
What a backdash.
Oh, trying to chase him down.
Like, none of this matters because, yeah, well, then there's a spark.
Because it's Roshi solo.
Same idea. He didn't have an invincible assist, but, oh, okay, well. All in. He doesn't have, like, an invincible assist, but he does hold vanish into the, what's called assist? The GT assist. That's the kill. Easy peasy.
And this time it's him taking the one up on Kazunoko 3-2.
Just a light 50%. It did a lot of damage still, actually. But if it was like 5M or 2M, it was like, yeah. I want to take a quick break here to drink some water. Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for coming through. It's not bad.
I mean, it's been working. He's got a lot of these DPs working.
That was really good coverage of that situation. This is like a strong understanding of the situation that he was put in, right? So GT Goku assist forces Kazunoko to go up. So jumping M pulls Goichi in. He knows that the momentum of this situation is going to take him over, right? So he's going to like go this way, pass. So he calls UI assist to cover this spot on the screen here, right? It's pretty smart to recognize like 4 different things in that scenario. To be like, not only am I going to go over here, right? And not only do I need to use jumping M to move myself into position, but then to call the assist to get the pickup. This is a pretty high level decision in neutral.
Goichi once again gets the first opening.
Yeah, I just ran ad symbiote.
So hard to pressure
Kazunoko is going to DP on Wake Up. That is life.
Here he comes. Kazunoko knockdown time.
And he's got a good ass DP to do it. And he's got an assist anyway. So even if you see the same thing held vanish into the UI assist, even if you respect it, I mean, he's got an assist there anyway. Again, that jump back air to air, always like a trademark of a strong player in this game is when they find those clean air to air situations. Yeah, this is a good trade in Sparkings if you're Goichi, I think.
Listen, and you see if Goichi's going to change his pressure because no, goes for a safe. That might actually be
DP out. Bring Gotenks in. Does he get like a super dash here? Maybe. I'm not sure. It kind of looked like it. Down tech button. Oldest trick in the book.
It's December 20th. Kazunoko got his powers early, man.
Tyrant. You're wild for that one.
DP's always hitting, bro. I swear.
Listen, the DNA is already activated.
That is like one of those things that I'm really surprised Goichi actually did. I'm really surprised he took the risk here because, I mean, Kazunoko has consistently done this knockdown and then just waited. Because you don't do anything here. You just wait, and then you see what they're doing, and then you let the ghost go. Like, Vanish here is like, it's a test, but I'm not sure if it's a test I like.
On Kazunoko's side, that 2H was there. And yeah, I think he's 100%
pretty tough.
On the UI Goku TPs on this. Kazunoko now taking the first character down, looking to bring it back to 3-3.
Oh, yeah, he wants to do it. He's on a good...
Dragon Rush hits, but this isn't that bad. Kazunoko gets hit by a lot of Dragon Rushes. To be honest, he's so busy trying to DP that, like, you know, maybe he's not even thinking about it. He's like, what? Not with Gotenks, I guess, but... Oh, that was gonna hurt too. That was gonna do a shit ton of damage. Stagger pressure. One thing about Goichi too is that stagger pressure against him is like, it's gonna work a lot because it's not that common that he challenges. Like he did a challenge there on like a super big delay, but overall he's kind of just willing to sit there, right? And if that's the case, you can kind of be comfortable knowing that your staggers will always work well, unless you try super dash in the front and he just 2H's you. Yeah, pretty easy kill. And he's gonna spend the meter to get Kid Buu in. I like that choice. It's a test. He never said it was a good test. It is a test. Sometimes you gotta do it.
He was the first person to show it how strong defense can be in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
That was great. To run up and then bait the UI assist. Kazunoko, he did a great job earning this pressure. To talk about the neutral decisions that led here, right? Look at Kazunoko at the beginning of the round. He knows that like the assist that Goichi has means that he has to be cautious, right? And Goichi is a relatively defensive player. Look at him just run forward, block the UI assist, right? Jump back, and then look at how much screen space he just takes up, running Goichi to the corner. And now look at where we are on the screen. Kazunoko didn't do anything. He didn't call an assist. He did basically nothing. He just ran up and blocked the defensive assist, let the God Session run out, then get in there and cornered Goichi, right? So Goichi makes it out here because of this, but then he calls the assist, which puts pressure on him, and then now he gets stagger pressure after, right? Like, It's a really smart set of decisions that let Kazunoko get the pressure.
He's trying to prove it today. Ooh, that range
That was a scary whiff and
lucky that
didn't
the
get punished,
vanish
which is
was
fortunate.
by Kazunoko on this one.
But that's what I mean. You can see why Goichi is so flustered because Kazunoko is just moving forward relentlessly, and Goichi cannot find anything clean to, you know, put on the table here.
Kazunoko probably going to switch out to Roshi. Here it is, Max Power Boys. Let's go. The red tinted shade. Roshi is
Yeah,
out.
Roshi has a ton of life here.
All right.
Goes empty low. Oh, wow. I thought that was actually going to be UI assist. I didn't think there was going to be a tag. I thought Goichi would just call the UI assist since he was in the air. So vertically, it was a good assist to cover.
He would go for sliding knockdown, but decides to go for the level 3.
Okay. Here we go. Yep, Roshi going to be out the corner now. Biggest Kamehameha in history.
I hope he doesn't miss the setup again. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Right there. Kazunoko is out of danger.
Doing whiff vanish. Although in the beginning of this set, Goichi had actually baited the... Oh, man. This motherfucker's L, dude. You gotta... it just pisses me off. He baited the vanish earlier in the set, but... Look at this L. All the way up in the air. Look at how high this is hitting. All the way up in the air and then 2L on the ground afterwards. You were above his head up here, and you just get sucked back down to the ground. This 5L is so good.
Where you at? The pressure. Okay. Back to the nooch. Kazunoko trying to chase down.
Roshi hasn't done too much for Kaz. I think on point, Roshi hasn't been that effective, but he's just a really strong assist, right? Like, even if the... Yeah, this will be 1-1-1. Right, 2-1, I guess. But, what's it called? Even if he doesn't do much on point, the assist is so powerful, right? It's kind of similar to... I feel like Yamcha was that way as well, right? Like, his Yamcha was an effective anchor, don't get me wrong, but the Yamcha assist was really the core part there. Kazunoko can't break Dragon Rush. We've all seen this so far. Big lead for Goichi. He looks really comfortable. I think despite the neutral decisions from Kaz being good, he's got to keep his team alive and really put pressure on. You know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't get in quickly and start something, he's going to be in trouble. The more of a grind the match is, the more it favors Goichi.
Goichi still has more gears available. You know, he's still going up and up and up on this one. And look at this Goichi in the corner right
That's
now.
unfortunate. That hit's kind of bad for Kaz. He's got an auto combo. Yeah, to get the side switch. That hit was kind of bad because it was right off the ground, so he didn't get a grounded hit confirmed. That didn't cause him to have to auto combo or anything. Like, it kind of worked out badly.
Oh man, anti-air 2L, the new tech right there.
Kazunoko on defense. Just reversal super dashes. Calls his assist in the air for no reason and just gets counter hit right there. On defense, he's like, Kazunoko is like, hell, get me out of here, hell. I'll do anything. Hell, get me out. It's probably Spark.
And the fifth will be taken by UI Goku players again. The character reigns on top of the competition
6M, super dash, this doesn't matter that much.
Trying to put the pressure with that spark, but Goichi is there.
The spark has not been that scary so far. That was the scariest mix-up attempt he had, but it was a little too slow. Super dash in front. Nice. Okay, so that's the grounded confirm that he needed last time. This move is so sick. 2H. Yeah, probably dump some meter here and get UI Goku out.
You missed a great opportunity to do that song with Kazunoko instead of Kachidaze. That was an amazing missed opportunity.
It's not so bad. Goichi will probably get his UI out now, I would guess. He'll probably do level 3 with Goku. Or I guess level 1.
But let's go. Goichi putting the pressure on right now. Goes for level 1. You know, okay, but just wanted to go for GT Goku.
Uh-oh, machine gun punch, empty low. This is a little character. Oh, man. He held his H. It's a little character, though, so you have to be pretty careful about the mix-ups you try. Yeah, that was one overhead. I think it was maybe looking for the tag there. That's why Kazunoko backdash probably. Cannot break the Dragon Rush. Character is hella dead. Alright, cool. That'll be the kill. UI back on point. This is actually a massive lead for Goichi. Having all 3 characters and sparking with no spark to cause, this is really bad. And his characters are equally as healthy too. Kaz needs like 2 clean hits to even up position, and even then he's down a spark. That was so fucked up. Oh man, that H hit. I cannot believe it.
Maybe enough. It's gonna be
1-1-3.
Power coming up.
It's actually gonna be very close, yeah. Just goes for level 2. It is
This is a good
massive
try.
I
power.
can't call it. Don't think so.
Not enough. Yeah.
One pixel.
Tries to bait the tag maybe. Tries to bait the assist maybe. That was a smart decision from Goichi. He recognized what Kazunoko recognized, which is he was looking for something, right? So he called the assist. Oh, that was fucked up. He called the assist before he tagged. I think that's smart. Did you see that situation he put himself in? That was hella fucked up. He runs up here and finds pressure, 2H. Then he looks to catch the jump out plus the UI assist on the ground. That was fucked up. Where were you going to go? The UI assist beats him trying to stomp and catch him with the 1M or the 2M. That was fucked up. You jump, you get hit. You stand on the ground, you're in block stun. You hit a button, you get counter hit. Hell vanish. Yeah, there wasn't going to be much pressure there. Oh, no 2H.
Sorry, the master student, not the father son. Oh, here we go. Got it.
Wow, really? That hit? I'm actually really surprised that hit the Dragon Flash Fist or Fish Flash. Fist Flash? What's that move called? Dragon Flash Fist?
Right there.
The punches. I'm surprised that move hit the punches.
Still a great job from Kazunoko with that Roshi, but Goichi's gonna get the air pick up on this.
Nice. He'll hit the corner here too.
Sending the corner, the assist is gonna come back on time, but
Corner level 3. You got a good mix up here.
Okay, let's see what he's gonna go for after this
Hang
one.
on.
Goichi has so many mixes on. Okay.
Nice. This guy, Kazunoko, the challenge. No fear. He has a character with 2 assists. He has double assists here. Or double DP here, right? He's like, I don't care. I'm just going to
Go
challenge.
for level 2 into 3 if he likes, but might just go for 1 into 3. Save the bar. It won't
Yeah, he'll be close here. I think not spending the other level 1 was a good choice because no matter, even if you spend the other level 1, he still dies in 1 hit, correct? So, like, you should just save the meter for, yeah, so that you can do that, I guess, right? Man, Raw, Vanish, Dragon Rush hit Goichi? Oh, no, he's falling apart.
You're getting mixed by that. If you're like, oh, what's he gonna go for?
You don't break one throw, everybody's like, man, Goichi, where are you? What's up with you, man?
Out the picture.
Well,
Nice one, man.
The
Nice
only
one.
only two people I've seen block that in the entire national championship.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
was Shanks and
If
Goichi.
Goichi can't block it,
I
neither
actually
can you.
worked with Goichi that time.
Shit's too fast,
It
man.
works on Goichi offline.
Right.
It works on Goichi
That was
offline.
great.
I don't
Oh,
wanna hear anything, that's a 5
he's
and
dead.
stop.
What did he try to do? Maybe
Kazunoko
backdash or something and he just got hit?
saves the first match point. Excellent
I don't think that was
work
counter
with
hit, was it?
UI Goku and Roshi Shell is
Maybe
going for
Goichi just thought, like,
I don't wanna hear anything.
it wasn't going to reach, right? After the air dash over M.
Right.
It works on Goichi offline. I don't
Yeah.
wanna hear anything, that's a 5M start, that's dead. Kazunoko
Super dead.
saves the first match point. Excellent
All right,
work with
4-3.
UI
The
Goku
set
and
is,
Roshi
it's
Shell.
looking
It's
competitive.
4-3.
That's what you want. You want the set to be
Kazunoko
close,
saves
right?
one. 2 more to go.
The EX flip is fucked.
Potentially be the
Dude, UI
champion.
has like 4 moves that are fucked, to be honest.
Time for him
The
to
assist.
chill. Kazunoko needs to just take a breather.
The
I'm
assist
surprised
is
he didn't take
fucked.
character select there, just
The
to, you know,
DP is,
show the momentum.
in general, is fucked.
Compose your
5L's
thoughts. There
fucked.
we go, the M
DP.
starts. Massive.
Both of them. The flip. Command throw.
Okay.
His beam. They're all very good. He's a very strong character.
Right now. He's been doing such a great job of keeping it alive. Didn't even need Gotenks
Although what's funny is...
last match.
Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I was going to say, he needs to call an assist there to put him back down on the ground. All right, let's be mix up here. Ooh. Boy, that was fucked. I cannot believe he snuck in the overhead at the last second. That jump L was so low to the ground. That was empty jump low. Offense is too much.
That's like a mini Kidoo Gumball mix, you know,
Spent the
the
early
Roshi
spark,
and
but
then
look at the
the
reward from it, right? If you spend spark early and it worked, wow, you built 5 meters. That was tight. All right, Kazunoko's a gangster.
Okay, that's gonna be enough right
He starts charging up here, he goes, ha, and he builds up the extra little bit of bar so that the Dragon Rush hits 5 meters. DP super. Hell yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
Kazunoko wants that game number 9.
And that's a kill. That's worth it.
Kazunoko.
That shit was optimal. You gotta charge up the meter during the combo. That's tight. The CSs are nice for that, right? A lot of them give you so much hit stun that you have time. Air dash over. Take Dragon Rush, Cog Goichi. This is what I mean. The pace of the match is getting away from him, I think. When you have time to sit and ponder the options, that's where Goichi is strongest, right? He needs time to grind out the match and make smart neutral decisions. when he's constantly on the back foot, he doesn't have the ability to sit. Ooh. He doesn't have the ability to sit there and think on it, right? He's just constantly under a barrage of pressure that he cannot keep up with. And these are real mix-ups that are tough to block, and they grind you out, and you make errors in decision-making. I cannot believe he snuck under. I cannot believe he snuck under. Was someone talking shit about Kazunoko not having optimal combos? To be fair, traditionally, optimal combos are not his strong suit, right? That being said, I mean, it's not like he can't learn better combos. Yeah, this doesn't matter too much. Great dash under, a reversal of positions, empty jump low. Decision making right there was perfect from Kazunoko. This right here, superior game sense and decision making get you into positions like this, right? You know that the momentum of the character, the momentum of the character is too high, right? He's gonna go over, which means Kazunoko can slip under right here, put Goichi in block stun, call his assist, super dash mix up, go low. His decision making is just too good. Like, it's perfect right there, right? And now he's gonna put him in Ghost Oki.
How many times? So many ghosts.
Reflect. He gets one mix up here, auto combo Ghost. Good break. In super important break. But we're right back into pressure. UI assist, empty low. H machine gun blow. That was almost a good snipe from Kazunoko on the jump out with the jump L. Ghost Aki. Was that the Hook one that said that? What was that? It was Hook, right? Should be 1-3.
Okay, into level 3 there. Huge Kamehameha coming up.
This is a very pretty super.
Kazunoko goes for. Always good to go for the level 3 guaranteed pressure on Gotenks because there's no.
Yeah, not too scary.
Only level 3.
2H, man, oh man. He just did it. This is going to be a snap. No pressure here. Man, snap change really makes it so that... Oh, that beat the machine gun punch? Wow, snap change really makes it so that situations like that are so much less threatening. I think Goichi tried to walk under there, thinking it was going to be an air dash over. That's what it looked like to me. He walked forward. He has all the meter in the world to get this kill. It might be 1-2-1, I would guess. Or just level 3. It depends on how you're feeling, yeah.
I mean, he didn't even need to do this, but still, why not? You know, flex on the back.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't have to do that, but I think he just wanted to. He was down to. People spark early because having a team together in this game is way bigger than the comeback factor from sparking generally. Generally, that's the way it works. Although this is a big damage starter. Definitely hurts with limit break and meter. Oh, that's bad. You just gave up a ton of damage here. Yeah, look at the life Kazunoko just sacrificed here with limit break. Like an M starter in the corner with limit break is so bad to eat here. Pixel, he'll DP, right? Oh, he didn't DP? This is why Kazunoko's the best player ever. Goichi thought he was going to DP. I thought he was going to DP. Like, everybody thought he was going to mash reversal there, right? Oh, no.
Situation to win the national championship. What a comeback with that GT Goku. Can he defeat UI Goku?
The challenge. Oh, man. See, that's something... Like, Goichi will never do that to Kazunoko, but Kazunoko will do that to Goichi. It's much, much more likely, right? Goichi is much more willing to block and try to break, and, like, you know, he's going to be much more defensive. Like, wow, that was so... I hate Kazunoko. He's so good and he's so bad, but he's so good because he's so bad and he's so good. I hate his guts. I hate him so much because he's so good. God, he's a motherfucker, isn't he? He tried to vanish afterwards for the Oki, but he just, like, doesn't do it fast enough. Right? So he's, like, late. So his vanish is whiffing. He's negative. He just totally fucks it up. And then Goichi's like, I'll probably be fine here, right? And he's like, oh, God, he's late. So he vanishes, and the vanish loses to the DP. Kazunoko fucks up the Oki after the level 3. Just like vanishes too late. He's like, oh, shit, what? Whoops. DP. And he clutches it out.
Kazunoko keeps it alive, like we said.
He totally was just like, you know what?
My man was pressing buttons.
It'll all work out. And yeah, Vanish loses to his DP. I think if that had happened to me, I also would have broken into pieces. I'd have been so pissed. I mean, Kazunoko was already making the comeback, right? That game was out of his reach, though, for sure. He shouldn't have won that game there, right? Like he shouldn't have lost the game right there, right? Goichi was starting to make the comeback. Yeah, get that flip out of here. Goichi was looking good, and then it all kind of fell apart right at the end. That last decision. Early spark. People brought up why the decision making behind early spark. Also, we're going to talk about this in a second. The reason you spark is that, yeah, people brought this up. This game is not like Marvel, where X Factor is perfectly fine to save until the end. In this game, right, you have to think about how long it takes to kill a character. Characters traditionally don't die in one hit. Characters take 2 to 3 to 4 hits to kill. And you have 2 extra assists that come out that are super important to have. And because you can swap in and out, preserving characters is incredibly valuable, right? You have so much more of a dangerous threat if you get a block string into assist 1 mix-up, assist 2 mix-up, than block string and only 1 mix-up, right? You have additional chances to get mix-ups, and you have so much more life, and it's so much more valuable to preserve a whole team than it is to rely on coming back with one character. Because even a character with Limit Break and level 3 sparking is going to need like 8 hits to win the game or something, right? Because you're going to have to hit the first character once or twice. You're going to have to hit the second character probably twice or 3 times depending on your meter. Then you're going to have to hit the last character with no more sparking like 3 or 4 times depending on your meter to kill him, right? You need so many hits to kill in this game as an anchor. It's a shit ton, right? It's a shit ton, unless you're like Broly or something, right? So that's why it's worth preserving your team. Another important thing about sparking. Sparking for Kazunoko in particular gives him DP here into held vanish into corner positioning with almost no scaling on the combo compared to what you would get out of vanish, right? Like if you had to DP into vanish and then let the scaling go, it's way worse than that. Right, that's why Kazunoko spends early sparking, and that's why Goichi spends it as well, is it gives him a free defensive escape. Oh no, he messed up. That is unfortunate. Yeah, Broly is incredibly good. One of the best characters in the game. Super, super, super good. Oh, no. He didn't have any assists. I think in the mad scramble that was that position, I don't think Goichi had correctly recognized that Kazunoko was out of assists. When people are out of assists, you either expect a stagger and you reflect it, or you challenge it, or you jump out, or you do something, right? I think Goichi, in all of the sort of weird scrambliness that was in game 9 here, he completely didn't even think, like, does Kazunoko have an assist or not? He was just like, oh shit, what? And then he got hit by the stagger.
Yeah. You guys, man, give us your energy. Give them your energy. This is offline games. Dragon Ball FighterZ National Championship.
Oh, second hit overhead. I love this move. This move is so sick. 6 meters.
He can do level 2, level 2, level 3 if he wants.
Yeah, he's gonna dump the meter here to get the kill.
Oh yeah, I mean, level 3.
Yeah, level 3 here. Man. Goichi just got caught there twice, and now this is a massive advantage to Kaz. Massive advantage. He has all of his characters alive. They both spend sparking, and Goichi is on no UI here, right? Which is pretty big for the assist and how valuable it is for Goichi's defensive play style. Wow, he got the pickup there. I'm impressed. That was not easy, I think.
No grand finalist so far in the National Championship has taken first place.
Yeah, no assist here though, so the pressure was not going to be that scary, right? And again, Kazunoko is willing to do up back super dash plus Roshi because, like, it's a pretty safe option unless he gets 2H immediately, and Goichi was already committing to something else, right? And I mean, this is a great position for Kaz. He's going to take him to the corner. Ghost Oki time. Man, he landed in the perfect spot too, basically, right? Oh, the ghost. He almost punished the tag. He was so close. His assists are about to come off, too. Gets hit low, gets hit overhead. Oh, no. It really is rare for someone to be able to hit Goichi this consistently, right? It is rare. It's literally, to my, like, honestly, to me, it's really like, oh, that's so bad. Yeah, you got the confirm and everything. This does a shit ton of damage. Double assist, Dragon Rush, dead. It's really only Sonic and Kaz that hit Goichi this much, right? This is an unwinnable position, basically, right? This is 95% win chance Kazunoko here. It's so hard to win if you're Goichi. Oh my, especially if you don't break that. Oh boy, your chance just swings wildly back too. He's got Roshi assist here for pressure. Okay, this is good. This is good. Auto combo back to the corner. The reverse Kamehameha to get the pickup. No, not like this. Oh no. Oh no, the drop. It was light. Where was the 214M or 214H or something, right? Anything to end the combo. Anything. Level 3? Something. Dragon Rush. Oh man.
Kazunoko made it work, saved 3 match points, came back from a seemingly impossible fortune to take it 5-4. You Dragon Ball Fighters National Championship Japan champion, Kazunoko.
You know, down at 4-2, and it just starts happening. Like, you can see it slowly start. The creeping, like, cracking of the shell. You know what I mean? That's just kind of what happens. Man, this Kazunoko face is pretty good. The smirk, he's really got this. The smirk tells you all you need to know about him. You know what I mean? The beginning of the set was quite close, right? Goichi comes out with the lead to get the 4-2. After it was 2-1 Kaz. Think about that, right? 2-1 Kazunoko. It goes to 4-2 Goichi. And then 5-4 Kaz. It's neck and neck, and it's close. But man, I mean, it's just the pace, the recklessness, and the kind of pressure exerted by Kazunoko that really makes a set like this tough to win. It starts with one thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. You got to run the song again. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing as the first Dragon Ball Finals. I can't play the song or I'll get DMCA strike, and I'll be a felon according to US laws. But, you know, well played. I'll give him credit. The reason he exerts so much pressure, I think, is not only his offensive decision-making. His offense is fantastic. But he's one of the only players that when you knock him down, you're incredibly nervous, right? I think the nervousness of what Kazunoko will do on defense makes you second-guess your decisions everywhere. Because on defense, you're naturally second-guessing things, right? You're like, oh, am I going to get hit? What's going to happen? Oh, man, it's going to be bad, right? All that kind of stuff. In neutral, you're already scared of him because he's willing to take risks. He's a dangerous player, right? Then you knock him down, the time where you should have advantage, right? You do have advantage. But in the back of your mind, you're like, is he going to DP on weight? If I do this, am I going to have to bait this DP? Am I going to have to? And then he just reversal buttons, or he dashes up, or he wakes up super dash, or he vanishes. He does something, and you're just not ready for it. He's constantly exerting that pressure on you, no matter what position you are on screen. It's what makes him one of the best fighting game players ever. Yeah, there's very few players that when you knock them down, you're afraid. You're like, oh no, what's the mix-up? On me. It's like the you need to call an ambulance, but not for me meme. It's like that, but it's real. Is there a term for reverse Oki? Yeah, there's mashing on defense. Really, that's all it is. I think of all the fighting games, honestly, I might still watch Dragon Ball the most. Like, it still might be the game that I find myself watching casually the most. It's because the game is fucking tight. Anything but playing it online, especially, is fucking hella tight. The minute you ask me to play it online, you and I are no longer friends.